All right. Grand Rising, everybody. It is a Monday. What is it? The 28th, the 24th, something like that. So let's go ahead and get into our spaces. Take a deep inhale. Exhale at the mouth. For those that have been here and for those that are new, remember to take this time in the beginning to really just clear our minds. Don't think about anything else about that white crystalline tube in the center of your body, your energy, your life force. Deep inhales through the nose, exhales through the mouth. We want to relax our bodies, get into nice, comfortable positions and spaces. Don't sit somewhere where your back is going to start hurting, where your legs are going to get uncomfortable. Sit comfortably. Just relax. And most importantly, in this space, let's release our ego. Do not judge. Don't be so hard on yourself. Meditation is a practice. The more you practice, the easier it becomes. You are not meant to do it like anyone else. You are meant to do it like you. I am here simply to guide you, to hold space for you, but I'm not here to do it for you. If your mind starts to wander into thoughts with your higher self, please go. If your mind starts to shift into fear, lower vibrations, worry, anxiety, try to focus on my voice. Try to focus on that inner chi, that light. If all you can do is breathe in for 4, hold it for 2, breathe out for 6, then do that. But this is your practice. It is Monday. We love Mondays in this space. Why? Because we woke up. Because we were given another gift. It's okay to be tired. It's okay to be moving a little slow. It's great if you woke up with lots of energy. Just pay attention. Tired doesn't mean bad. It's a cue and a signal to maybe slow down. Perhaps change your pace. Colder weather in some parts of the earth right now is encouraging us to hibernate. I will keep saying it to remind you, hibernate. Even if you're not in a place of the world where it's cold, take that time to hibernate. We have seasons too. Coming into what we call the holiday season, stress, anxiety, worry, trauma, unhealed wounds, our inner child. All these things seem to come in like a dump truck during the holidays. These are the times that we are given great opportunities to shift into places where we want to be, where we feel most authentic, and where we are in the highest vibration. You cannot control other people. So stop trying. You can only control you, your thoughts, your actions, and your reactions. Now is not a time to let your old programming and your ego take the driver's seat. Now is the time. The work that you've been putting in, boundaries, peace, your throat chakra. Not everything and everyone needs your 2 cents. Be mindful of where you are extending your energy and what kind of energy you are extending. Are you extending resentments? Are you extending a childhood wound? Are you extending anger? Ask yourself, why? And it's not because someone's being an asshole. You cannot control other people. What are you extending? What is in your heart? What is coming out of your mouth? What are the thoughts in your head? These are the things we can control. So as we are about to go into this quote unquote holiday season, remember, practice, stay grounded, do the work. And then when the opportunities come, show yourself how powerful you are, how much you have grown, the shifts and strides you have made in your life. That is where the magic is. I promise. Let's take a deep inhale. Exhale. And now let's just take a few moments to sit with our guides. Put your palms down if you need grounding. Put your palms up if you want answers, if you're trying to receive. You can put your hands on your heart and your belly like I am, whatever you feel called to do. And just sit. All right, everyone, if you're in a good space, please just leave. I have no ego, amigo. If not, let's go ahead and bring our awareness back to our fingertips and our toes. Give yourself a good stretch if you need it. I do. I need it. All right. All right, guys. Intuition test. Thank you for everybody who's been on the meditations, who has been joining. This is week 2 going live on TikTok. Monday, Wednesday, Friday. I am here. Grand Rising, Pure Divine. How are you? All right. So let's go ahead and rub out that third eye. You know what? I don't have my sound bowl ready, but next week or starting Wednesday, I'm going to bring my sound bowl. Hopefully I don't wake up the family. Let's see how it goes. That's why I haven't used it, but let's do this intuition test. So don't judge. I tell people you might not see something, but you might hear something. You might hear a color. You might hear whatever. Do not judge. Take a deep breath. All right. Do not judge. What is in my hand? Three, two, one. It was a black candle holder. So this time, what I was also doing is saying black candle holder, black candle holder, black candle holder, black candle holder, also to try some telepathy. So did anybody hear black candle or holder? Did they see something hard?
No, but I heard candy, candy, candy.
You are candy, candy, candy. That is so funny because I was saying black candle, black candle holder.
I
Oh
was
my
like,
God.
I interpreted it as candy, candy, candy.
That is hilarious. Okay, yeah. So that's probably why, yeah, black candle holders. You probably heard candle, candle. Yeah, because I was
It's
saying it.
fun. Yes.
That's hilarious.
Thanks, Karina. That's what I got, black
Are you
candy, and I think it
serious?
was from you.
Oh gosh.
Oh, so
Candy.
you heard black candy too?
Yes.
I heard black and I saw round.
You heard black and you saw
Ooh.
round. Yeah. So you know what's so funny? I'm gonna do that next time. So not only am I gonna, oh, you were way off. And listen, it's a practice. Somebody on TikTok's like, I was way off. It's a practice, and that's why you keep practicing. That's why it's great to like meditate, and then you do this 3 days a week. It's like going to the gym. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. And then it gets stronger. So that's what I'm gonna do too. So like next time if I have a crystal, I'll probably say it. I'll be like fluorite, 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 just to see what comes through, right? So it's just a practice. It's awesome. Grand Rising Patrice, nice to see you here this morning. All right. So then now after the meditations, does anyone have anything to say? Is there anything on their heart? Is there something going on? Is there something we can hold space for? Everyone's
If you
good.
could send a little love to my family, we had to put both of my dogs down on Friday night,
Oh,
and it's
Jill.
just been so very sad. And I've just been in a really grateful frame of mind, but it's just been really hard. And I've had dogs for the past 30 some years, so it's just a weird silence, and I still hear them every once in a while, but it's just a strange silence. And then I have a 17-year-old cat that used to cuddle with my one dog that I
Mm,
had to bring inside, and he's really struggling a little bit. So if
mm.
you could send a little love, his name is actually Little Bit.
The
If
cat's
you
name
could
is
send a little love to Little Bit.
And Jill, don't forget, you're a Reiki practitioner. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? So definitely going to extend, but I really want to encourage you to use your Reiki too. Do you know what I mean? Like on the cat. So I don't
I
know.
was I was using it a lot with the dogs, but I just got myself I got really upset and I didn't want to be extending that necessarily. I
I
was getting just a little too upset. So I was trying not to go there when I was in that frame of mind. So
You know
I'm
what?
just
Yes. Yeah.
trying to stay in a really grateful frame of mind, and he's been an outside cat um, since I had to have his leg amputated. He really got really mad at me. But he was like a dog when I first got him. He was attached to me until he broke his leg, and it just wouldn't heal. Um, so I had to actually amputate it to save his life. And then he got really, really mad at me and went and lived in my old farmhouse. Um, but as he got older, he became a lot more friendly again, and I think he forgave me. And he became best friends with my Bernese mountain dog. Um, but he's just struggling because I have another cat in the house that will beat his ass, so I have to keep them separated. And oh, it's just so sad that
It is hard.
well, he's going through a lot, and
Yeah. Especially going into the holidays for us humans, when having to put both your dogs down at the same time. Oof. So yes,
yeah,
everybody send love to Jill today. People in the TikTok world, if you could extend love to Jill today and her family, I definitely will. And yeah,
thank you,
yeah. And I
thank
love
you.
you.
I
Yeah,
love you guys. I love you too so
yeah,
much.
we'll definitely do that for sure. I'll light a candle for you, little white candle, and for your dogs.
Yes, Jill, sending you so much love. This is Karina. Just sending you so much love. And if you can call on your Reiki and bring it in, and you can get to that really good space where you feel like you can offer Reiki to your cat, I would just try to, and obviously just like this, the only thing that's really different, truly, I mean, there's a lot of difference, but the main difference is that you just need to ask permission from your cat. So, and you'll know energetically if your cat wants you to give it Reiki or not. If the cat wants you to give it Reiki, then the cat will like stay near you or snuggle up to you. If the cat does not want Reiki at that time, he'll walk away, just let him go. But whenever you do come together, see if you can, like Kim said, give him some Reiki, give him some love, and it'll come to you too. So it's going to make both of you feel better. But I'll be sending you so much love.
And
Thank you.
And honestly, too, with Reiki, a lot of times, people are like, oh, use your hands. But it's also like your thought, it's the energy of love. So even if if your cat and your cat is struggling too, especially because it's you, like I had someone reach out to me yesterday to extend love to one of their friends who was the second anniversary of her sister's death. And she was really struggling yesterday. And, she was like, could you extend love? So, you know, whenever I do a Reiki session, we do say, ask the person permission, right? So I didn't necessarily it, it wasn't like a Reiki session, right? But Reiki is just love. So what I did was I lit a white candle for her sister, and then I just sat there and said to the woman, I'm extending you love. I really hope that today, even though you're sad, you can remember the good thoughts about your sister. I really hope that you can, you know, live on and help extend her memory. I was just talking to her, like, you know what I mean? Like extending. And then thankfully her sister came through and gave me a bunch of stuff to message her. So I was able to message her and give her comfort. But even with your cat, like you can literally sit there and just put your hands out and talk to your cat and say, hey, buddy, I know you're sad. Like I'm sad too. And, I know, it's going to be lonely. And, I know you miss the dogs, but I miss the dogs too. And we're going to get through this together. And, I'm here if you want to snuggle and like just talk to the cat like that. You know what I mean? And, doesn't necessarily have to be like the cat sitting there and doing Reiki on the cat. Just start, they'll hear you, the higher connected to other people's higher selves and just extending that love and that emotion. Try that with the cat and just talk to what's the cat's name?
Little bit.
Little bit.
My
Yeah.
daughter was like 4 years old when I got him, and she just kept saying over and over again, "I want to hold him a little bit." So
Oh,
I
we
wanna
named him
hold
Little
a
Bit.
little bit.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
that
call
is,
him Beeper. His
that's
nickname's
oh,
Beeper.
I wanna hold him a
a
little bit.
little bit.
Yeah. And
I was
especially
just,
'cause
yeah, I was just gonna say exactly what Kim said. You can always send the love. Oh my gosh, I love that so much, Kim. Yes, snuggle and love.
yeah, because
Love that. I love that.
it is hard, with the animals. They speak in a language that we don't. You know what I mean? They speak through intuition and they talk to each other's higher selves because they obviously don't, one barks, one meows, they're like, you know what I mean? But how do they communicate? They know. You've seen so many stories of animals out in the wild, like, you know what I mean? Like a deer. There was somebody caught on a camera, a deer and a cougar together somewhere, like on one of those cams like that they have like out in the wilderness. Like, explain that. You know what I mean? They were like out there chilling together like besties. And the cougar wasn't trying to eat the deer. It was incredible. So it's like we can do that too. You know what I mean? So you can sit there and talk and just send out those vibrations to a little bit. I know he will hear you. So just, extend it that way because you are sad too. So I get that. And literally what the meditation was talking about today, like, what are you extending? Be aware of what you're extending out there. So that was like, so that's awesome. You know what I mean? You were very conscious. You were like, I don't want to extend that. But it is just love too. So send a little bit that extra love, like just, you know, talking to him that way to give him comfort.
Thank you all so much. It's such a blessing to have you all, and I just can't even tell you how much I appreciate it.
Oh, we love you. And thank you for sharing. It's not easy to say, like, I'm sad and, can you hold space for me? And that's why we definitely will. And we're here to hold space for you. Anybody else? Anybody else want to get something off their chest before we go in? On their heart? I'm not going to say on your chest. Is there anything on your heart, on your mind? You're good? All right, guys. Have a good day. And I will see you Wednesday morning. Have a good day, guys.